Welcome Scorpio, and welcome to your March 2022 reading. I hope you guys are having a great start of the month of March. Welcome back, you guys, and if you're new to my channel, welcome. You are watching GeeURU Tarot, and so this is going to be for my beautiful sun, moon, rising, and Venus in Scorpio. So if you have any of those planets in Scorpio, this reading may also be of interest to you as well. So know that these are timeless type of readings. They can resonate whenever they're called to you, whenever they show up in your feed, whenever you decide to click on the reading. Also know that these readings are general readings. So not everything in the reading will resonate with you. So just take the bits and pieces that do and get rid of what doesn't. Just remember again that these are general readings, and if you want a personal reading, you could go down to my Etsy store below to get a personal reading scheduled. And then also know that nothing in the reading may resonate with you as well. Sometimes that happens. Not all readings resonate. And if it all fully resonates with you, it is a gift from Spirit to you, okay? And also I want to remind you guys that I did have a contest where I wasn't able to do for the signs. I don't know if you were included in that, but this contest was inclusive to everybody. And a couple of the decks that I'm going to be using, I will be retiring out, and it will be going to those winners. So thank you for all that has joined in that and supporting me. Congratulations to those winners. And we will then be going back to our normal schedule. If you have the most views or likes, then you will be right after the birthday sign of Aries next month, okay? So please like, share, and subscribe as well. That really helps my channel grow. And also I would love it if you guys could comment below and let me know what kind of readings you would like for me to do in the future, in the near future. What kind of readings that you would like to see. Go ahead and comment below and let me know, okay? So let's go ahead and get started with your reading, Scorpio, and see. Okay, that's too many cards, so we'll just keep going. What is it that Scorpio needs to know? Okay, so there's a couple of cards again, so we will try to get one card, but if Spirit wants to give us two more cards again, we'll take those cards. So what is it that Scorpio needs to know? What is the main focus for Scorpio that they need to know, Spirit? What is it? All right, Four of Wands. Interesting. So you may be dealing with Libra, because I just did their reading and they also got the Four of Wands as their main focus. There is this sense of wanting to connect with someone that you haven't connected in for quite a while. It's getting together, or getting together with gatherings with people. But there is someone in particular that is wanting to move forward, to be around you. There is this sense of joy, right? And we are going into the spring season, which is like an energy of, you know, the weather's getting warmer. It's this passionate time, and people and animals have this sense of je ne sais quoi in them. How do you say that? That kind of energy just came out of my mouth. That sense of, you know, it's with the, you know, this is a time where you see people are very joyful, and also the sexual energy, and the Wands is sexual energy too. So it's wanting to connect. There is this sense of passion here, and innocence too with the white. And so there's this sense of feeling of wanting to have adventure, joy, be around someone that you enjoy being around. And so, and maybe traveling a distance too, being far away, but also be maybe taking that time to be somewhere where it's peaceful and away from the hustle and bustle of a city, for instance, and being in some sort of countryside and enjoying the outdoors. So I feel from your energy, it's the sense of getting together with someone, or having that sense of like going to like parties and get-togethers. So let's continue on and see what else Spirit wants to tell you, Scorpio, for the month of March. What is it that Scorpio needs to know, Spirit, for the month of March? What is it that Scorpio needs to know, Spirit, for the month of March? What is it that Scorpio needs to know for the month of March? Two of Swords. What else does Scorpio need to know for the month of March? Queen of Cups. What is it that Scorpio needs to know for the month of March? The Devil card. What else? The Lovers. And the Chariot. Okay, so this is about you, right? We always start off with what is going on with you and what Spirit really wants to tell you for this month of March here. So from what I see here, you have 3 major arcana cards here. So there's this important cards here that Spirit is guiding me to tell you here with what is going on with you. So there's this sense of wanting joy, a get together with someone that you have a lot of passion and innocence and joy with. There's this sense of feeling conflicted though, or guarding your heart with this Two of Swords energy. So this is what I see here, and I feel there's a sense of not really feeling comfortable with wanting expression and feeling of being suppressed because someone has the wool over their eyes. But it could also be in your mind of this wool covering your eyes as well. So just know that with this Two of Swords energy to be aware of, you may be self-sabotaging yourself with this Two of Swords energy. And when you do that, you'll have the sense of difficulty in being in this Four of Wands. So don't self-sabotage yourself with the Two of Swords by covering your eyes and your heart. The Queen of Cups energy is you, Scorpio, because this is your suit, the cups. And so I'm guided to tell you that what Spirit here is to be in this energy that is loving, being able to be expressive with their emotions and not guard your heart. I feel that when you're guarding your heart, you're self-sabotaging and you're keeping yourself trapped and bound by something when you do guard your heart, Scorpio. So be in this loving energy, be able to let your cup flow with a lot of water is what I'm getting, because my eyes are focused on this cup here, and it's that cup of love, and it's that sense of being able to be in tune with yourself. And when I see this child here, you may have a child, but it could also mean you too. It could also be you as this child energy, and now how you matured into this woman, how you were once as this really open-hearted person with a big heart. As children are born to in love, right? They're born in this loving nature, and to have hope and to have this cup of love, because you are this beautiful energy I'm getting. But it feels like you have been going through some struggles, I feel, with this Two of Swords, and not wanting to open up or express or self-sabotaging, because there has been this sense of being trapped and bound to something I'm getting. And with this Lovers card here, you needed to make a choice, I'm getting here with this Lovers card. You needed to make a choice to be trapped in, you could be trapped and bound in something, or you can set yourself free and then fly like a butterfly, right? Fly like a butterfly. And I'm hearing that song, like, fly like an eagle. I don't know if you know that, it's kind of like a real old song, but fly like an eagle is what I'm hearing, even though I'm seeing a butterfly here, or it could be like that Mariah Carey song, The Butterfly. I don't know, but I don't know her song too much, but that just came to mind. But it's this transformation that you're going through, and the Devil card, it's like they're showing you the choices, with Spirit. And these are 3 major arcana cards here, which is very interesting because it's either a choice, what Spirit is showing me, a choice of being trapped and bound in something. There's something that's keeping you trapped and bound. It doesn't have to be a relationship. It could be some sort of contract. It could be a job situation. It could be anything that you feel like is keeping you stuck, that you have a choice. That you have a choice and you can move away. You can move away because the Chariot card is about moving away and traveling a distance. It could also mean just freeing yourself from a situation. So it's very important because these are major arcana cards here. A Spirit is showing me of what is going on and what you need to know. The most important thing. So very interesting. So that's what Spirit wants to show you. But let's go ahead and see further what is going on with the person that you're thinking deeply about. And I see here with the 2 of Pentacles in reverse. That's the first card that jumped out. So we'll continue on and see what else Spirit wants to tell you for the month of March. What is it that Scorpio needs to know for the month of March? There is this 8 of Cups reverse. And then, I mean, not 8 of Cups reverse, but 8 of Cups, and then the Hermit card reverse. So, what else? There is this 7 of Wands. What else? And then there is the 7 of, or 8 of Wands. 9 of Wands, sorry about that. 9 of Wands. What else? And then we have the 9 of Pentacles. We have the Death card. We have the Strength card. We have the 10 of Swords in reverse. And we have the Fool in reverse. So what is going on with your person? So your person is telling me that they're not juggling anything. They drop this sense of playing games. They don't want to play games, is what I'm getting. Okay, they don't want to play games with the 2 of Pentacles. And with this 2 of Swords, with not wanting to play games here, is they're ready to put down these 2 of Swords and walk away from playing games. Your person is walking away from playing games. With this Hermit in reverse, this person may have taken a lot of time to be in this Hermit type of energy. You may be dealing with a Virgo, it doesn't have to be, but it's that sense of your person has taken a lot of time to really just be on their own, to assess everything on their own, to take no prisoners and just be on their own. They may have been a shut-in. I mean, a lot of people have because of the panorama, but this person has really gone within and is really taking that time to just reassess things, shine the light on things. But I feel like this person has walked away from you in the past because they had to go deep within, because they were trapped and bound. It feels like it could be by another person, but I feel like since this person was on their own, it feels like by their own volition, their own emotions. And it's like this energy of having a lot of responsibilities, I feel. With the 7 of Wands here, this person may have had a lot of responsibilities, a lot going on that they had to fight all of these people and these tasks that wanted their energy and attention. And it feels like they had to make choices, I feel, with the Lover's card. There was a lot of different choices, a lot of things to choose from, a lot of things to do, a lot of things going on here. They may have had to make a choice between someone else and you, and they may have walked away from somebody because they may have felt like the other person that they were with was playing games and there wasn't any emotions that were being expressed in whatever relationship they were in, and they had to walk away from that person, I feel, because they kept them trapped and bound. So it could be, just take whatever story, and there's a lot, it's not just one, there feels like there's several that I had mentioned here, but it could be also that your person had spent a lot of time on their own, and then they may have to make a lot of different choices, and there's a lot of people needing all their attention, and they felt like it was overwhelming, but they may have felt they were backstabbed by different people to learning lessons. And this person feels very tired, I feel, with this 9 of Wands here, or this sense of like, you know, it could be that they are also like, it's almost this feeling like I had enough, sense of retiring, like tired type of energy with this 9 of Wands. But it's also someone that may have, is feeling defensive. It could be as well, you know. It could be that they are left defensive because they don't want to play games in some sort of situation that they have been in. And so they're moving away from this energy of this other person that has played games, or is a player, is what I'm getting with this 2 of Pentacles, 2 that kept them trapped and bound, and you know, was very keeping them keeping the wool over their eyes. But your person walked away from this this person that has kept them bound. So I do see that your person is very independent and very successful, that they don't need anybody's energy. It is this very independent type of energy. They have gained a lot of success, I feel. They have been juggling a lot in their life to be able to get to this place. So they may have been, with the Pentacles here, this also could mean that they're juggling a lot of different responsibilities and work. They may have different businesses. And they guarded their heart. But I feel like your person is very independent. Or it could also mean to Scorpio, that they see you as this very independent person that doesn't need anybody else, and is able to manifest whatever they need, and has so much happiness and joy. Because I see all the fruits of your labor and the joy of the green and the bird there. It's like everything connects, and you're able to manifest so much without anybody else. It's this very independent energy. And with this death, it's a transformation of knowing that you're going through these changes, or someone else is going through these changes. So just take whatever side resonate. But it feels like someone is going through a sense of change with the death card, or it could actually mean that someone has died and has moved on with this 8 of Cups, that someone has actually died, it could be, that you know of, and that they have moved on to a place where there is happiness and joy with the people, with the souls in another plane. But it could also mean just a total transformation and walking away from, it could be another energy of someone else that was very needy with the with the Queen of Cups energy, it could be that they walked away from someone needy, or it could be just this transformation of walking away from an old way of being, that it's a transformation within yourself, I'm getting as well. A transformation within yourself, Scorpio, which has made you this independent, strong energy, I feel. This is beautiful to see for you. That I see that you have become this wise, independent energy full of strength, as you have deeply, or someone else has deeply gone within to understand that they were trapped and bound in something, and that there was a lot of mental anguish and anxieties and negative self-talk with this 10 of Swords, but it is the end of it. It is the total end of it, since it is reversed, and it is the end of fighting with all of these energies, which I feel was not worth it, because there was this choice. I mean, it was this choice of fighting and a lot of anguish, a mental anguish, or having this choice of being in the sense of walking away from something and transforming and being in this beautiful, loving, healthy energy that is strong and independent. Very interesting. But someone is getting away from these energies that where there was a lot of fighting and a lot of mental anguish, a lot of anxieties, a lot of gaslighting, all these negative type of energies that were taking over. But now they're wanting to move forward as the Fool into a new beginning. There may be delays in this, but it is the direction of someone going from this 10 to starting all over. So this is like the Wheel of Fortune in a sense, or the World card. This is the energy that your person is going into as they are transforming. This, to me, I see as the World card, because it is the total end and something. Someone is really taking that decision to end something that is not good for them. As you can see with the 10 of Swords, this is not good for them, right? It's a lot of betrayal, it's a lot of negative talk, it's a lot of fighting, it's a lot of anguish, a lot of anxiety, and moving away from that and going into the Fool reversed. Someone is really wanting to take that energy and move into a new chapter. This is like the World card to me. That someone's going into a total new way of being. And so as we recap this, the 2 of Swords and the Hermit in the heart space and the Fool reversed. So it is someone that is putting down these swords of self-sabotage and will be lifting this, wanting to lift the wool over their eyes type of energy, right? This is the energy that your person was kept in, I feel. But as they became the Hermit, they really, really took that time to go within, to really get out of being trapped by the devil energy, and have that strength to really have their sense of independence and their sense of self as they walked away and transformed. And in the end, with the Fool, it is kind of scary for your person, but at the same time very exciting. It is a slow progression into a new chapter with the Fool, and having that sense of adventure, to be able to reconnect of what's going to make them happy with you, with the 4 of Wands, Scorpio. So this is just a beautiful energy that I'm seeing here. But let's go ahead and look further into the Hidden Truth Oracle to see what else you need to know, Scorpio. What is it that Scorpio needs to know with the Hidden Truth? What can we tell Scorpio what's going on with their person with the Hidden Truth? The timing just wasn't right for us. I remember every detail of that day. I lost myself for a little while. So the timing just wasn't right for us. And that's when your person was kept under some sort of influence by the Two of Swords. Someone was keeping their wool covering their eyes in this past situation. And the timing just wasn't right. But they don't want to play these games anymore now. And they're walking away from something that where they weren't able to express themselves, I feel. And I feel that they were thinking that they can have all of these things, these monetary things. I feel it has to do with monies, because there was a lot of coins on the side, and so the person was over concerned with having monies in their life and that sense of security, but there was no love in it, and it wasn't secure because I feel like there was these entrapments that suppressed their own emotions, and so they needed to walk away from that because it wasn't themselves. And it's the end of that situation with the death and transformation. That timing just wasn't right for us. And so I remember that detail of that day. And so your person has gone through a lot of reflection with the Hermit in reverse. They remember every detail of that day, and it does keep them stuck with the Devil to think about it all the time. And the Hermit reverse, they overly think about that. And with the Strength card, they're gaining the strength to become themselves, right? To become this independent soul, this independent being, to be able to be expressive. And they lost themselves in a while because they made these wrong choices with the Lover's card here. And they were fighting a lot with other entities or energies or whatever. It could be work, it could be some sort of commitments that wasn't a happy place, because there is a lot of wands here, which is a lot of passion, but it's not like, it doesn't have to be that loving passion. It was just loving. People have their own agendas, in a sense, of fighting. And it was a lot of anguish. And so your person lost yourself in these fights for a while and thought that was what this relationships would be all about. And it could be by experience too, because sometimes when people don't learn their lessons from past experience, from their own family situation into past relationships or past situations, they lose themselves because they're not learning that story. They self-sabotage themselves. And so your person is learning that this isn't for them. They lost themselves for a while, but now they're ready to move away and be this full energy and let go of situations to be able to find joy before it's too late, right? Because you don't want to be stuck in that cycle of going around and around in circles. I'm getting no more games. So it's very interesting. So let's go ahead and see what Kuan Yin cards want to tell you, Scorpio. So we have here this Kuan Yin with this big sheep or ox, and it's about trust. Trust what you feel. Trust what you feel the divine is communicating to you through the happenings around you. There is divine guidance in all things we know. We know how to feel and look for it. Okay, there is divine guidance in all things. If we know how to feel and look for it through the heart, without silencing our intuition with logic. Beautiful. So that does make a lot of sense here, because your first person has found themselves for the longest time to be this Two of Swords energy, guarding their heart and suppressing their own emotions because it's next to the Queen of Cups, but also suppressing their sense of being able to communicate the way that they want to with their heart. So this is what I want to show you, though. This is this energy, but it's also your energy, Scorpio, of being able to be this independent, loving, strong energy that you're transforming into, to be able to be this Queen of Cups that you are, to be able to, it's like a tennis game, it's like that marrying to your other person. So trust that this is happening. And it is very healing, and it is leading you towards this Four of Wands energy. So let's go ahead and close it now with the Doreen Virtue cards. I'll get a couple for you. What else does Scorpio need to know, Spirit? New love. Codependency. So a new love, a new person has stirred your romantic feelings, Scorpio. So this is, I feel, a new love of expression. It could be for yourself, right? Because we see that here over the independence and strength and transformation, and of being the true spirit and soul that you are, right? But it also feels that your person is going through this and is matching that energy that they see in you, and being able to put down these swords. And so this is the new love that I'm feeling. Or it could also be that someone new is coming into your life where you're not going to be self-sabotaging yourself. So take whatever side that, resonates with that. But it also correlates with the Four of Wands energy of get-togethers and this new love coming in, but being aware that you're going to have a new start, a new journey with the Fool card, because it's the end of the Ten of Swords energy, and that Ten of, well, it was the nine, well, it's not exactly, but I was going to say the Ten of Wands, and I don't see that here, but it's that end of that Ten of Swords of self-sabotage and moving into this new love. And codependency, and it could have been in the past that codependency was part of the problem. Addictions are affecting your romantic life, and it could just be that there is this sense of the double energy with codependency, where someone needed to make choices and is moving away from that because of this not wanting to be stuck in this sabotaging, toxic codependency. And so in the end, though, there is this sense of someone going really deep within with the Hermit to actually recalibrate their life and moving into this Four of Wands energy, a reconnection, connection. What once was a sense of feeling disconnected in this overly connected world, to connect with those that mean